Welcome back, action figure fans. Here we go for another 10 awesome action figures. 5 good guys and 5 bad guys. Somewhat randomly pulled off my shelf. And here are the Marvel Selects and Marvel Legends that we will be looking at today. Starting off with this amazing Marvel Select right here. This is Cable. He's very unstable here. Let's see if I can get him to not fall over. This is a cool action figure just from aesthetics, I think. He's got the huge armament all around him, the vest, all his weapons, grenades, and things like that. And then, of course, like he was always drawn by Rob Liefeld, he's got those humongous weapons, humongous guns. That's very, very 90s Cable-ish. So he's not very articulated. He is a Marvel Selects. But he does look really good, I think. And I think the sculpt on it is really well done. The face is great. So that's a great looking Cable figure. And one to have on your shelf. Okay, moving on to another Marvel Selects, and this is a cool one. This is Flash Thompson, Agent Venom. And he looks cool. I like all the spikes on him. He's well done. I'm not sure how he's related to Venom. I didn't read that storyline. Probably another spawn of Venom. Kind of like Carnage. But there he is. He looks good. I like having Agent Venom. Okay, here we have a very small Marvel Legends, but he should be small. He's Puck. He's the gymnastics, basically, member of the Alpha Flight crew. He may be small, but he has monstrous fighting level skills. And that's a very good looking Puck figure. You should have an Alpha Flight display. Alpha Flight's a great super team. So there he is. One of my favorites from Alpha Flight, him and Box and Sasquatch. I always liked them. Okay, moving on. Here we have one of the many, many Deadpool figures that they have put out. This is a more muted version, not the very bright red. But he works. And for a Deadpool figure, he's pretty standard. Looks pretty good. Okay, moving on to a very, very bright, it's almost got like a metallic sheen to it. The Iron Spider. This is a really good figure. The articulation is incredible, and the arms are super articulated as well. And the paint job on this guy is just amazing. He looks really, really good. He's got, like I said, like a sheen to him. And this is the best Iron Spider figure that they've made by far. Definitely pick him up off of eBay or wherever you can find him and put him on your shelf. I actually have him hanging down from my shelf with his hooks, his arms there. Okay, so now we're going to get to the bad guys. And I said somewhat randomly because, I do have a team here, so they're not random. They all go together. But here we have the Wrecking Crew. Here's a leader, the Wrecker. And that's a really, really good Wrecker figure. That looks exactly like what you'd expect the Wrecker figure to look like. Does a great job of capturing him. I just wish he would hold his crowbar there a little bit tighter, so you could pose that a little bit better. But the Wrecking Crew is a cool figure, bad guy team to have. And so Marvel Legends did do a good job with them. They did come out quite a few years ago, but you can still pick them up on eBay. So here we have Thunderball. Pretty sure he was always challenging the Wrecker for the leadership of the Wrecking Crew. So there he is. Thunderball. And here we have Pile Driver. Now he did come packaged with this ball and chain here. I don't think he ever really had one in the comic books. Thunderball obviously did, but I don't think he did Pile Driver, but that's what they packaged him with. And that's, like I said, that's a really good Pile Driver. Looks just like it would or should from the comic books. So there he is, Pile Driver. Good looking action figure. This is actually my favorite figure of the Wrecking Crew. This is Bulldozer. And I really like the sculpt on him, the colors. I really like how they did the helmet. And I think this is the best looking of the Wrecking Crew. It looks great. And like I said, the Wrecking Crew is a really good team, villain team to have for your Marvel Legends collection. And there he is. Okay, the last one that I have here is another Marvel Selects. This is going to be Thanos. This is a really good Thanos figure. My only complaint would be the size. I think he's a little bit small. He should be a little bulkier to be Thanos. So it's very rare that a Marvel Selects makes a figure that tends to be a little bit small. Usually they're very large figures, but it's not a bad figure. The sculpt is really, really well done. I really like the face on this guy. It's a pretty scary looking grin. And of course he came with the Infinity Gauntlet. Not the best Thanos, but I would say he's in the top 5 or 6. I mean, they've made quite a few Thanos figures. And he's a good one. Okay, so there we go. There are the somewhat random action figures for today. As always, if you like these, please watch my other videos. Take care.